Hi, I'm John Hood. I'm the author of the new novel Mountain Folk. This is the 7th in a series of videos we've prepared to give you an advanced look at some of the themes, the characters, the settings, and even the magical creatures that populate the world of Mountain Folk. It's a work of historical fantasy. That means I've mixed real-life people and events with elements of legend and folklore. Actually, even the human characters in my story tend to be a bit on the legendary side themselves. Like young Daniel Boone pictured here, they're folk heroes. Daniel Boone, in fact, was one of America's first folk heroes. He lived an amazing life, but as later writers retold and embellished Boone's adventures, he became more than a man. He became a legend. I'm speaking to you from Davidson County, North Carolina. Legend has it that when Daniel Boone and his family first arrived in North Carolina from Pennsylvania, they spent the better part of their first winter here in this area, sheltered from the elements and from any enemies in this small cave. Did something like that really happen? Maybe. It is true that the Boone family and their friends built homes not far from here on the Yadkin River. By the way, I can put one myth to rest. Contrary to many portrayals, Daniel Boone did not wear a coonskin cap. He hated them. Another character in Mountain Folk that fits the definition of a folk hero is Peter Muellenberg. He was a Lutheran minister in the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia who became one of George Washington's generals during the Revolutionary War. The legend of Peter Muhlenberg centers on the last sermon he preached before marching off to war. Quoting the book of Ecclesiastes, Peter says, "There is a time to be born and a time to die, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time of war and a time of peace. As for me," Peter says, "there is a time to preach, but that time has passed away. The time to fight has now come." Then Peter Muhlenberg throws off his black clerical robes to reveal his Continental Army uniform. Again, I can't say for certain that this bit of folklore is based on hard historical fact, but it certainly is a dramatic moment, a moment that has inspired many poets and writers and artists. I couldn't help but include this scene in my novel Mountain Folk. Another important folk hero of early America was a Cherokee woman named Nancy Ward, or Nanyehi in the language of her people. In her youth, Nanyehi led a Cherokee war party to victory after her husband was killed right before her eyes. In later life, however, she became a legendary peacemaker. Since then, the story of Nanyehi has been retold in prose, verse, and even a musical play. I was delighted and honored to make her a key character in my novel. In future videos, I'll tell you even more about the world of Mountain Folk. In the meantime, you can always learn more by visiting the website for the book, which is simply mountainfolkbook.com. While there, you can learn how to order the book. The publication date for Mountain Folk is June 8, 2021. See you soon.